Hey guys, this is Zoe from White Butterfly 1111. This is a pick a card reading for the full moon in Libra that's coming up on the 6th of April. All I'd say is go put your intentions out there for whatever it is that you want to manifest. So we will be picking 3 piles. This Libra, the full moon in Libra, is actually what's known as a pink moon. So the pink moon is basically, to me, being pink is all around romance and relationships and things like that. So even though I'm not I don't have any of the romance cards, we'll see what is actually coming up in this reading for you. I will, however, be doing shorter videos for each of the zodiac signs with regards to romance, so watch out for those shortly. So let's see what 3 piles are we going to have for this full moon in Libra. See the first one there. As ever, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You can choose 1, 2 or all 3 of the piles. Just go with whatever you feel is right for you. I class all my videos as timeless videos. So whatever, or whenever, should I say, you see this message is meant for you. There we go. Thank you. So pile number 1, we have claircognizance. Pile number 2, we have creative writing. And pile number 3, we have indigo and crystal children. I will leave the video recording for a few more moments. Like I said, for you to tune in. If you need extra time, feel free to pause the video. There will be timestamps in the description box below for each of the piles, and I'll see you over there. Hi, pile number 1. So you chose this card of claircognizance, and it says, Archangel Uriel, pay attention to the thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. So some of you have been waiting for your wish or your pot of gold to come in, and I feel like during this full moon, even though that looks like the sun there, I feel like during this full moon, some of you could have the sun in Aries, because it's the opposite sign. But yeah, I feel like claircognizance is like an inner knowing. It's an inner it's basically your intuition. It's like things that are going to come into fruition for you. There's like, you already know it's going to happen, you know. So let's see what else we have coming forward for you. Pile number 1. What do we have for pile number 1, please? Pile number 1, please. Okay, first of all, we have these. So the first one is Herbal Kitchen with Alchemist. We have Tarot Cards with Guidance. Oh, we have Hand Fasting with Union. Wow. We have Spell with Manifestation. Oh wow, I feel like some of you you have been putting this out, this wish of yours, for a good while, and I feel like it's crazy because I see this union with the hand fasting. It's like it's like your soulmate you've been wanting to come into, and with this being a pink moon, which is all about relationships and things like that, I feel like you've been wanting this for a long time. and you've been asking for this, and you're watching, if not you already, you're asking the cards whether or not this is going to come to fruition for you. Because I feel like either you watch a lot of tarot readings, or you literally can read the card yourself. And it's like you've been cooking up this like dream person. And I feel like it's about to come to manifestation for you. And we got familiar with Guardian. I know this is the Witch's Tarot. So it's there's a lot there to do with like witchy type stuff, but I feel like I feel like your heart has been needing to be healed, I suppose we could say, whether there's been some heartache in the past, but I feel like now is the time. Like I said, I feel like you have this like knowing that like things are going to be coming right for you soon. And yes, I feel like this person is going to be like a twin flame type of person. I feel like they're going to be in alignment with who you are. So it's like your two souls are sort of like going to come together, because it's like it's meant to be, you know. It's been divinely guided. But I feel like either you've been doing some sort of spell to actually manifest this person into your life, but whichever way you've been doing it, I feel like you know that it's actually going to start working for you. Now these are the illuminated tarot, so some of the meanings can be the major arcana, or it can be the suit card itself. So just bear with me. For whatever reason, I had to use these illuminated tarot for you during this full moon in Libra. Let's see what's coming through for you. So this is the Four of Spades, which is the Four of Swords. And now that is also the Death card, which is transformation. Let's see what else is coming forward for that. We have the Seven of Swords as well, so Seven of Spades. And that's also the Chariot. Wow. Whoa. Oh, okay, so we've got the Queen of Diamonds, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Seeing if that's no, I think that's okay. We've got the Queen of Spades, which is the Queen of Swords. And we've got the Nine of Hearts, which is the Nine of Cups. Wow. So yeah, so I feel like what's happening for you during this full moon in Libra is that like the things that you excuse me, wanted to manifest in your life. I'm gonna pop that way around. I don't do reversals, so like I feel like the things that you manifest in life, we've got two queens here, and I feel like no matter what gender you are, I feel like this is one of it's like your emotions and the Pentacles, which is like about grounding. So it's like your emotions have been high or have been out of balance, and I feel like you need to ground yourself more. For some of you, I feel like it's also that you've had to cut people out of your life so that you can become abundant in your own right. It's like you don't, there was people there hindering your progress, and I feel like it's abundant as in like even to the stage of working out who you are as this spiritual person. And I feel like what's happening for you during this full moon in Libra is like this big transformation is going to be happening, which will move you forward. And it could be with a relationship, with a soulmate, because we've got the 9 of Cups here at the end. But it's all like all your wishes are going to be coming through. We said that with the rainbow at the beginning, is like your pot of gold is like nearly like it's basically ready to be found. I want to say at the end of that rainbow. Let's pull some more of these cards and see what else we've got coming forward for you. I feel like with this familiar here, it's like whoever this person is, you may actually know. And I don't know whether it's a person who you've met, but you'll know them. As soon as you see them, you'll know that they are the right person for you. Yeah. Okay, so we've got Wand with intention. Yeah, you're definitely casting that spell for whoever it is that you want in your life. But like I said, it's just keep your manifestations going. It's like don't stop just because we're getting to this stage. Okay, this is the card that jumped out, which is Ancestors with Remembrance. Yeah, I feel you know this person and your ancestors are bringing them back in for you. Some of you could be connected to spirit. And like I said, there's just going to be something deep down that you know, whether it be a person coming in for you, but you'll know straight away what is happening. We've got Cloak, Concealment. Whoa, this, okay. So this moon has been, obviously the moon hides things. So with this being a full moon, now it's bringing things to light. So whatever has been hidden from you in the past is now coming into fruition. Like I said, and I think you've been working on this for quite a while. Okay. Yeah, with Spirit, look, initiation. Spirit's here to help you. They're here to guide you. I feel like this relationship, if it's a relationship that's coming in for you, is basically it's going to be the start of something new. But with this initiation card, it just reminds me of like a test. So whatever has happened for you in the past, I'm feeling like it's they're going to be bringing somebody in for you to see how you work with somebody different in your life now. What else do we have for you, please? Pile number 1. What do we have for pile number 1, please? This one. Okay, thank you. And we have Scrying Mirror, Shadow. They could be polar opposites to who you are, or with that mirror is like, I'm saying polar opposites because it's a shadow aspect. So yeah, so it could also be someone who is a reflection of you. Do you remember I said at the beginning with this hand fastener, it's like your soul could be aligned with each other, and this is why this mirror is here. But I feel like if some of you are doing some sort of spell work or some sort of witchcraft, and I will say witchcraft because that's okay because they're just spells. I feel like with this scrying mirror is that I know black obsidian, I think it is. Black obsidian. Let me just check that 1 second. Yeah, so black obsidian, I just looked up a little bit about that, and basically black obsidian is like a glass mineral type of stone, and it basically is good for scrying, especially for like a mirror, because it will tell you the truth. So some of you, whoever does this sort of work, I'm feeling is that you're being asked to if you want to know the truth about a certain thing, you want this basically this spell broken, this whatever's been hidden from you. It's like, I feel like you need to do a bit of scrying, and some of it could bring up shadow things, triggers and things like that. So just be very careful if that's what you are doing, because it tells you the truth from either side, whether it be you or somebody you're asking about. So be very careful with things like that. So let's see what else we've got here. So we've got the Jack of Hearts, which is the Knight of Hearts, I think that is. The Knight of Cups, sorry. The Knight of Cups. And what else do we have? Yeah, this is definitely about a romance. Somebody has been cooking up a storm with that person they want to manifest into their life. We've got the Six of Cups. Yeah. And we've got the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords. So the Six of Cups is also the Lover's card. Yeah, definitely a romance pile, number one. I feel like some of you, especially with the cards, it's just funny. It's just like some of you are holding your cards very close to your chest, I see there, because I feel like you could potentially feel you're going to get heartbroken again. But like I said, things are balancing out for you. So like whoever is coming into your life is basically going to be more, like I said, aligned with your soul. What else do we have, please? Pile number one. Okay. So we've got the Fool, brand new beginnings. And we've got the Ten of Clubs, which is the Ten of Wands. So yeah, I feel like with this is like all your burdens are literally being dropped when this new beginning starts for you for this full moon in Libra. Whatever you've been cooking up, whatever you've been manifesting in your life, I feel like it is a relationship, especially with these handfast in the Lovers cards. I feel like this will transform your life greatly. You will get your wish fulfillment, but like I said, the burdens that the things you've been worrying about, the things that you've been like holding close to you, holding dear to you, you don't need to worry about those things anymore. It's like the people who are in your life, I said about cutting people out of your life, if they're in your life now and you feel good about the people in your life now, then that means they're there to help you to progress, to transform, to build a relationship with a new person. They could be in your life now to help you meet this new person. But I feel like if you know that you need to cut people out of your life, then now is the time to do that. Let's see what else we've got coming forward for you. Okay, so we have the Queen of Clubs, which is the Queen of Wands. We've got three queens here. I'd say some of you are going to get some options. There'll be people in your life where you'll get a few people. Yeah, you could have options of people. Okay, so we've also got the Jack of Diamonds, which is the Knight of Pentacles, and we've got the King of Pentacles. Whoever's coming into your life is going to help you. We've got the King and Queen of Pentacles here. I feel like whoever's coming into your life is going to help you in all areas of your life. Wealth, monetary systems. They're going to keep you grounded, they're going to keep you happy, they're going to keep you joyful, in abundance at all times. And I feel that's because you're both going to be aligned to each other. This one wants to come out. Oh wow, the fourth queen, which is the Empress, the Queen of Cups, the Empress. 4 queens have just come out. So whoever this is coming into your life is totally aligned with your soul. You're going to be feeling so abundant and happy that you're not going to even know who you are anymore. It's like your world is literally going to be flipped upside down. And we've got the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles, which is also the Hermit card, but I feel like with this 9 of Pentacles, it's more around wish fulfillment, things that you've wanted in your life, happiness, joy, abundance. Wow. And I feel like it is all to do with a relationship, but I think, like I said, you have this inner knowing and you've been wanting to manifest this for quite a while. Pile number 1, I'm just going to finish off with one of the moon cards because it is a full moon in Libra, just to see what else is coming forward for you. So this is the card, and it says, I will persist, my will is strong. And I feel that's what you've been doing. I feel like this has been happening, like I said, for a while. And just know that this full moon in Libra is making all your wishes come true. Pile number 1. Wow. What can I say? That is absolutely brilliant. 4 queens. Unreal. Pile number 1, that was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it didn't, please go check one of the other piles. Like I said, it is a timeless reading, so whenever you see this, it's meant for you. Don't forget to set your intentions. Keep setting those intentions, and just know that your wishes and dreams are all going to be coming true very shortly for you. Pile number 1. And I'd be grateful if you liked, shared, subscribed, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any other readings. It really does help my channel to grow. If you liked, shared and subscribed, I'd be so grateful. And pile number 1, I'll see you in your next reading. Thank you. Hi, pile number 2. So you chose this card of the creative writing. It's Archangel Gabriel. And it says, make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or book. So some of you during this time are being asked to, I feel like more like write a novel type of, if that's what you've been wanting to do. But either way, take out that pen and paper and just see what it is that's going to come channeling through you, pile number 2. So let's see what else is coming forward for you during this full moon in Libra. Okay, so we have so funny, hand fasting union. I'm saying it's so funny because before I started recording this, I was like, this full moon in Libra is all around relationships. It's like this card is like so keeps coming out, put it that way. So we've got Athame with boundaries. We've got witch with healer. We've got magic circle with protection. And we've got scrying mirror with shadow. I feel with this one this is like more a union of yourself. So it's like your divine masculine and feminine energies coming together. And I feel like it's so funny because even though it does, when this card came out and I pulled it up like this. To me, it reminds me, even though like, I know you're probably thinking, where did I get that from? But it just came into my head, was like the red slippers from The Wizard of Oz. Exactly. How did I get that from that? But anyway, that's what I seen with the red slippers, and it just said, remind me of there's no place like home. And I feel that this is why, pile number 2, that you're being asked to come to an understanding of who you are. Especially when I see this witch, healer, and the scrying mirror, the shadow. Because the shadow aspect of us is a part of who we are. And basically, I don't feel at the moment that you fully know deep down within who you are, and this is why you're being asked to write down your thoughts, write down your feelings, start channeling information. It's so funny because I was going through some old notebooks, and I'm seeing things from last year that I completely forgot about, and it was like, it helped me to remember certain things. So what I'm saying is, like, when you start writing things down, whether you journal things, whatever it is that you feel like you need to write down, start doing it. Because I feel like that you need to understand who you are as a spiritual being. And I feel that this will then bring your energies back into alignment. Some of you are powerful healers and you've forgotten about that. And I feel like this is in between the protection and the boundary cards, because I feel like when you do this work around your shadow side, I feel it's going to bring energies in towards you where you'll feel like you need to cut them away, like cutting the cords from things, people, places, situations, whatever, but also protecting yourself. But I feel like it's more of a, especially seeing these like slipper type things, is like it's more about your home, as in like who you are. Where do you feel at home? It's not, I'm not talking about a place, I'm not talking about a building, I'm talking about who you are internally, who you are as a soul. This is what you're being asked to do during this full moon in Libra. So let's see what this illuminated tarot wants to tell us. This the cards in here, some of the cards actually represent the major arcana as well as the suit as well. So let's see what comes forward for you, pile number 2. Okay, pile number 2, please. Okay, so this one first, we've got the 2 of the clubs is actually wands, so it's the 2 of wands. We've got, oh, sorry, the 4 of wands as well. Okay, so we've got the 5 of pentacles, which 5 of diamonds is pentacles, and I think that's the Hierophant as well. Yes, that's the Hierophant as well. And we've got the 7 of spades, which is the 7 of swords, which is also the Chariot. And one more then, please. Okay. And the Jack of spades, which is the Knight of swords. This is definitely some sort of lesson that you're having to go through, and I feel like when you start journaling, when you start writing things down, is when you'll start seeing things differently. You'll start seeing things in a different light, because you'll realize that people who've been in your life before, who are not in your life now, or the people in your life now who need to be in your life or don't need to be in your life, it's like you're going to sort of like, it's like you're becoming more aware of decisions you have to make around these people. The Four of Wands can represent a marriage, and also the Hierophant can represent somebody getting married as well. But I'm feeling like this is a marriage of your union, the two sides of you coming together. And I feel like with this is like, when you move forward, you'll realize that these people, see, in the Knight of Swords in the original tarot, it's like the Knight of Swords comes really fast moving, as if they're going into battle to like sort of like get rid of the things in their lives that don't serve them anymore. And this Athame here to me reminds me of like the Ace of Swords, which is also truth, clarity, but also to me like Archangel Michael's sword, which is like cutting people out of your life as well. And I feel like you need to come into union with who you are, so that you can move forward on your journey to become who you are supposed to be in this lifetime, to fulfill the mission in this lifetime. It's like the Wizard of Oz is like, she was dreaming of a world that was completely different to the one she was living in, basically. And I feel like this is where you're being told is like to go back home. You need to come back home again, because the world that you're living in now is not the world that is out there for you, if that makes sense. It's like realizing that the world around you is like a mirror image of you. It's not real. It's like this illusion on the other side. And I feel like this is what you're being asked to come to the awareness of. Let's see what else we've got coming forward for you then. Pile number 2, please. Most of the time when we start writing things down, it becomes more clearer to us. We've got the Witch's Cottage with security. We've got the Pentacle with respect. We've got Fire with passion. What else do we have? Pile number 2, please. We've got the Watchtower of the East, which is spring. One more, please. Some of you will be writing a novel as well, I'm feeling here, because this, that's way too many, the bottom one. Okay, so this one. We've got Altar with dedication. Yeah, I feel some of you will be writing as well. Writing about who you are, what tribulations you've gone through, because it just reminds me of the Wizard of Oz as well. It was written basically, and this Watchtower of the East, it came into my head, the Wicked Witch of the West, but this is the East, and this is saying that basically you're not that person. You're the nice Galenda witch, which is the nice fairy witch, if that makes sense. It's like you're the healer. You're the person who you've got this burning passion within you that you don't actually realize yet. And I feel like when you realize who you are, like opportunities will open up for you. You'll feel more financially abundant with this security, and you'll feel safe in the environment that you're in. But you've got to put in the work. You've got to put in the it says dedication here. You've got to put in the work. So if it is about you writing a novel or a journal or whatever it may be, or even to realize who you are as a soul, it's about putting that work in. I was saying in another pile, the scry and mirror, basically if you can get black obsidian plates, like little round circle plates, and they're good as a scrying mirror, because black obsidian tells you the truth, doesn't fog anything. So if you want truth and clarity about who you are, or the steps you need to take, if it is a novel or whatever it is that you're writing, I feel like doing this shadow work will actually help you to bring you into alignment who you are, to fulfill your mission on this planet. And I feel that this is what you're being guided to do. Let's see what else we've got coming forward for you. Pile number 2. Pile number 2, please. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Hearts, which is the Ace of Cups. Oops. We've got the Two of Spades, which is the Two of Swords. That's also the Hanged Man. So I was right the other way around, this way around. I wasn't sure about that one. The Hanged Man. This one wants to come out. So we've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is the Ten of Diamonds, which is the Ten of Pentacles. We've got the Six of Diamonds, which is the Six of Pentacles. We've got the Nine of Swords. So that's the Nine of Spades, which is Swords. I'm just looking to see if this represents another one. No. We've got the Queen of Diamonds, which is the Queen of Pentacles. And one more, please. This one. We've got the Four of Cups. The Four of Hearts. So I'm feeling with this is that for you to be able to have this wish fulfillment, to do the things that you love to do. I'm saying do the things that you love to do. I don't think you know what that is yet. But I feel like when you start journaling, going within, doing something that actually is going to help you to raise your vibration, you'll see things completely different. Like the Two of Swords, the lady is there blindfolded, and this represents the Hanged Man as well, which means that like the things that are coming up in front of you, you don't see coming yet. But when you do, you'll get a realization of enlightenment, Ten of Pentacles, wish fulfillment, everything that you want in your life, balance, joy, harmony, helping of other people. Being grounded, because you'll realize that like you are in the vibration of, you're in that flow vibration, whereas like things are coming in, you're channeling things. And I feel like with this Nine of Swords, it's like if you have been worried about things, I feel like this full moon in Libra is going to alleviate that. It's going to bring in, it's going to help you to feel more grounded, help you to feel more abundant in your life. And you'll find out when that you go with the flow, you'll soon start to realize that things are good in your life, things are starting to look up in your life. And you see here the Four of Cups is also about opportunities being handed to you that you don't see. And this is what this full moon is about. The full moon illuminates things. That's why I was asked to use these illuminated tarot. The full moon illuminates things that have been hidden from us, but you have to get into alignment. You have to let those creative juices flow now. This is your sign for that inspiration to start flowing into your life and for you to realize in who you are. Let's pull some more of these before we finish up with a moon card to see what guidance they have for you. This one. So we've got Hex with banishment. Moon with cycles. Oops. And we've got ancestors with remembrance. Yeah, I feel like we are being guided at this time by our ancestors. The moon phases with yourself, because I see this banishment, this hex, to me it just reminded me of going around in circles. It's like you're sort of like going around in circles because you're totally out of alignment or ungrounded, that you're unsure what to do. And then this card came out, the cycles card, which basically means that what you can become, if you take a note of it, start journaling how you're feeling around the different moon phases. I know when there's a new moon, I don't sleep overnight. Okay, so there's different cycles that will affect different people at different times. And I feel like once you come into a recognition of who that, of what emotions, what you're going through during those phases of the moon, then your life will become easier then for you. And I feel like you're being asked to remember things from the past. Things will start coming in for you. It's like, I feel like with this is like your ancestors were powerful witches, powerful healers, and you're being asked to remember these things. And I feel like once you get into that creative flow state, that you will start remembering and realize that you were also that powerful healer. Okay, the two wanted to come out here. So this is one of the moon cards, and it says, I am open and responsive to the abundance of the universe. And this is the other one, and it says, every day I bring radical self-love to my mind, body and spirit. So yeah, it's allowing yourself to be in alignment with the universe, because like I said, when you're in that flow state, things will start transforming for you, things will grow for you, and you'll realize that the abundant universe is there to provide for you. But you got to get your whole system, your whole mind, body and spirit into alignment with itself. And I feel like to do that, pile number 2 is around doing something creative. This is creative writing, journaling, writing a novel, things like that. But I feel like once you start getting those creative juices flowing, things will start moving for you. Pile number 2, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd be grateful if you liked, shared, subscribed, commented, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any other videos. It really does help my channel to grow if you do those things. If it doesn't resonate with you, pile number 2, that's okay. Go choose one of the other piles. There's also some timeless readings on my channel. So whatever you feel drawn to and whatever resonates with you, feel free to go check those out as well. Pile number 2, well, I tell you what I'm in the middle of doing. I think that there will be a link in the description box below. It's a gratitude journal that I've created, so there will be a link for that. If you feel like you want to even start writing down the things that you're grateful for every day, that will be in the description box below. Pile number 2, I'll see you in your next reading. Thank you. Hi, pile number 3. So you chose this card of the Indigo and Crystal Children. Now it says, Archangel Metatron says you have a bond with children. In particular, You can help children who are sensitive. I feel personally that like the children of today are so far advanced psychically that I feel like you are somebody who can work with these children to bring out their gifts, to help them to remember who they are. But let's see what's coming forward for you, pile number 3, during this full moon in Libra. So let's see. I feel like you're a person who is going to be able to support these children, tell them that it's okay to be different, it's okay to be unique, to be their own self, their own being. Okay, so let's see, we've got, this is the first one, and it was Hearth with Homecoming. We've got Ritual with Invocation. Oh, we've got the Watchtower of the East with Spring. Now we are just in the spring in the Northern Hemisphere. So let's see what else is coming through. We've got Lord God with Masculine. And we've got the High Priestess or High Priest with Responsibility. I feel it was funny because when I seen this as well, especially when this Homecoming came out, it just reminded me of, especially with you being there to support children, I feel like some of you may become foster parents, or you will adopt children, whatever it may be. I feel like foster parents. I feel, because especially when this Responsibility card came out, I feel it can happen at any time now, and I feel like this this has been divinely guided. It's like you're here to help children, and I feel like the only way that you can do that at the moment, because of the way we are globally, is through fostering. It's like you are definitely going to be able to help these children with their powers. Definitely. You're going to teach them how magical they are. I just want to pull a card on this, and I'm going to pull it from this pack, this Lord and God card, the masculine card. We've got gentleness. Archangel Sandalphon, be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations and environments. Maybe it's because you are more, you're like an action taker, you're more the masculine type of energy, and I'm feeling that maybe for you to be this person who helps children, you need to get the feminine side within you, the gentle side within you as well, the loving side. Not saying that masculines aren't loving, but I'm just saying it's an energy. It's not the people, the person or the places, whatever. It's the energy of the masculine. But I do feel like that, yeah, you're going to be able to provide a home for these children in whatever form that is, if it is fostering or anything like that. Yeah, and you're going to, I see with this Watchtower of the East, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. And it's like, these children who are born today who their parents don't quite understand who they are, they feel trapped. And I feel like this is why I'm seeing this like Rapunzel type tower. They feel trapped, and you're this person who's going to help them to come out of this. You're this person who's going to support them and guide them. Let's see what the tarot has. See what the tarot has for us. See what else is coming forward. Okay, we've got the Jack of Hearts, which is the Knight of Cups. Yeah, you're going to be showing them love, and I think it's an unconditional love. We've got the Two of Clubs, which is the Two of Wands. What else do we have? The Ten of Cups, or the Wheel of Fortune. I think that is as well. Yep, the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like when I see this masculine, I see this Two of Swords here, Wands, sorry, but I see the two people there. Whatever reason was coming into my mind is like some of you could be doing this alone, and you have to be the masculine and the feminine. You have to be the mother and the father of these children. Take that if it resonates. I'm not, that's just for some of you obviously, but I also see the Pied Piper here. No, the Pied Piper was they were the ones that he got rid of the rats out of, oh, I don't know, London or wherever it was, I can't remember. He got rid of the I just see like the Pied Piper is here as well, but I feel like that's you attracting these children into your life because of your energy itself. And I feel like with that Wheel of Fortune, it's like you're going to make them happy and they're going to make you happy as well. So this card fell out the pack was the Eight of Clubs, which is the Eight of Wands. So that's like a fast moving energy. So whatever's happening for you, pile number 3, I feel like it's like going to be very quick. This is the Ace of Clubs, which is the Ace of Wands, but it's also, I think, the Strength card. Yes, the Strength card as well. Yeah, this is going to make you more powerful. It's going to help these children become more powerful. And I feel like, yeah, you're going to be opening up your home to these children. And you're going to help them develop their, with this Strength card, their strengths, which is their gifts to me. Because I feel like if they have been in a situation that their parents think that, as I'll say this because what I've noticed is when children are different, this is from people who I would potentially know, is when people are different, they think there's something wrong with them. And I think that this is where people need to start understanding now, is that there's nothing wrong with their children. Their children are special, and not in a special needs way. They're special because they remember everything, just like we did when we were younger. It's just that like it wasn't, there was no, I know when I was younger there was no such thing as all these names that they come up with things anymore. But just now, I'm not saying they're not, it's not true, but to me, and like I said, in my opinion, is that these children are special because they are gifted, And we need to honor that. We need to realize that every single child is different. They're all unique in their own way, and they're all here to enlighten us as adults. And I feel like your position on this planet at this time is to help these children to grow as well. So let's see what else is coming forward for you. Pile number 3, we have ancestors remembrance. That has come up in every single pile. So there's something within all of us who are watching this now, is there's some sort of support and help being given from your ancestors for you to remember. And I feel like you're being asked to remember who you were as a child. Moon with cycles. This one. We've got candles with magic. And thank you. And we've got Yule with rebirth. Yeah, I feel like I see this moon one with the cycles, and I see that each of the ladies are 3 different colour hair. And basically, to me, that means that it's saying exactly what we've said, is like everyone is different. We are all unique in our own way. We are all magical in our own way. And I feel like once you take this on board, whether it be like fostering or understanding what children of today are about, you will get a full new rebirth, and you will help them to basically become special and unique in their own way. You will allow them, that's a horrible word, isn't it? But it's like you'll just let them be who they are. Okay, so let's see what else we've got coming up for you. Pile number 3. Okay, so we've got the 6 of Hearts, which is the 6 of Cups, which is also the Lover's card. Ooh, okay. So we've got the 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups, oh, Wands, sorry. 7 of Wands. Yeah, and then we've got the Jack of Spades, which is this Jack of, or the Knight of Swords. So confusing. Oops. Okay. No, we'll put them back. Okay, that wants to come out. So we've got the Fool card. I feel like with this, some of you, it could be happening when there is a partner coming into your life. Or again, like I said, it could be when you come into alignment with both your divine masculine and feminine energies. Because the 7 of Wands here to me is like you're still battling some sort of inner conflict with yourself. And I feel like you have to overcome that, but you will with this Fool energy. Okay, so we've got the King of Clubs, which is the King of Wands. Yep, and we've got the 6 of Wands. Oh no, 6 of... Gosh, I'm so confused. Sorry. 6 of Spades is the 6 of Swords. Let's take another one there. It looks like a wand, that's why I said 6 of Wands. But anyway, that's the 9 of Swords, which is the 9 of Spades, 9 of Swords. I feel like one more as well. Okay, Okay, so we've got the Three of Wands. Yeah, I feel like when your energies become more aligned, I feel with this, your masculine energy again, I feel like that you will start overthinking things. You'll start realizing that you want to build this home for these children. You want these children to stop worrying about where their life is headed, and I feel like you're going to be that person who will create this brand new home for these children. You're going to help them, you're going to guide them, and you're going to make them feel safe, I feel. Let's see what else we've got. But just know you're here to help these children on the planet at this time. Whether it is fostering, whether it is to build a home, whether it be to build an alternative type of school, whatever it may be. We've got the Charmaine with death. So death card to me is transformation. And I feel that's a transformation in yourself to be able to help these children. We've got Athame with boundaries, and we've got Pentacle with respect. Yeah, I feel like that, yeah. This transformation will help you to help them, the children, because I feel like they're not getting any respect from other people, because they don't understand, other people don't understand their needs and their wants. And I feel like once them people are out of their life, like there's boundaries from them people, you'll be able to help them build a secure home for them. This could happen now, and I'm saying this because we've got like this, it's like the Leo energy, which is like Augusty type thing, and I feel like we were saying this is the Libra season, but that's September-y. So it's between, I feel like, because I see this like with the Halloween, but I feel like that's a bit later. So between now and sort of like the Libra season, I'm feeling, which includes Leo, I'm feeling this is when this could happen. So maybe it'll take 6 months to actually come to fruition. 6 or 7 months, I'm seeing there, look, 6 or 7 months to come to fruition. Now this is the card that jumped out for the moon, and it's so funny because that just reminds me of a child. But anyway, it says, I am honest with myself and others. So yeah, it's about being honest with who you are. So if this is for you to help other people, it's understanding your masculine and your feminine side so that you can then help these children move forward with your life. But you have to be honest with you first. Pile number 3, that was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it doesn't, please look at one of the other 2 piles, or like I said, there's a playlist on my channel that is most of them are all timeless readings, so whatever you feel drawn to, you can go and check those out. I would also be grateful if you liked, shared, subscribed, commented and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any other videos. It really does help my channel to grow as well if you liked, shared and subscribed. But pile number 3, I wish you all the best for whatever journey you actually headed on with this full moon in Libra. And you know what, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, pile number 3.